All right, so we're gonna do this reading to look into what happened to Michael's lawyer. What was the energy around this? He had a second lawyer that was handling his estate by the name of John. I want to say John McCain or McLean. I'm not sure. It was either McLean with an L or McCain without the L. But this was a black lawyer. Unfortunately, he recently passed away. They say of a fall. They didn't give any details that I know of. Other than that, but let's see what the energy of his passing was. Look into the energy of his passing. Okay, so yeah, he passed the coffin. Okay, all right, we got the moon, the sun. Wow, okay. The rider, the tree, the letter, the heart reverse, the stork reverse, and the ankh reverse, the ring reverse. I would say, looking at this offhand, looks like there was some contract issues or something like that involved, especially with this ring in the reverse, because this is a commitment too. It doesn't have to be just a marriage; it can be just some type of commitment or something binding. You see the letter here, but then you see this in reverse. So there could have maybe been a contract issue. You also have the sun and the moon, and I've had this come out in a previous reading on somebody else that I think might be involved with this, but I'm gonna just let this energy continue to flow just to see what's good with it. But it seems like I know the stork is about forward movement too. So maybe there was an attempt to slow down movement in something. Because you have this ankh as well. This is a crossing over, it's like a spiritual crossing over. But maybe this could be just crossing over into the next chapter of whatever, or the next phase of something. I believe this heart has to do with blood. Right now, there are some issues with Michael's estate, in particular regarding certain family members. So this may be talking about the blood family members, or just the fact that these are family members. But we do have other cards for that, so I'm not going to jump to that conclusion offhand. But this is interesting. So what else? What else? All right, we have the Empress. We got Judgment. Okay. What else? Ace of Cups. We have the star underneath. What else? Strength. Three of Swords reverse. Notice how this heart is in reverse twice, guys. Nine of Swords. Some type of worry and anxiety. Like I said, there have been issues. It's interesting because I wasn't seeing the money come out first. I just got a Pentacles card, right? The Pentacles being the Six of Pentacles, but in reverse. So let me cover her. I'm just gonna move these up. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Something unfair, not wanting to share. The Star. Now keep in mind he would have been the co-executor, so he would have been in a role of sharing. Ten of Cups reverse. What did I say? The family? Something about the family not getting something, or not them not wanting the family to have something. This is your legacy right here, but that's in reverse. We have the God of Pentacles reversed. We have the Sun. Son of Wands. And Temperance reverse. God of Swords reverse. I'm gonna just keep it real. Every time I did a reading, either on, because I've done a couple readings on Brandon Howard, I just posted one of them for him himself. But I also got some messages that I felt like pertain to him in that estate reading that I brought up as well. The Michael movie 2 estate reading. Felt like he was coming up there. I've done readings off camera pertaining to him, because like I said, I keep getting the same message. Like I remember I asked about him in passing one day, because I don't see too many readings on him, like as far as looking into that situation. And it was this strong message around money, finances. And I mean, this could be going on in his personal life, don't get me wrong, it might not have anything to do with Michael, but because I'm asking about Michael also, this always seems to connect. Now notice how the black lawyer passed away, and yet we're seeing this the blood in reverse twice, with the three of um swords reverse, the the 10 of cups is in reverse as well. You have the Judgment card, which talks about spiritual calling, but it also in this deck talks about ancestors as well. So you have that coming out with the Empress. The pregnant mother. She's the card of abundance and everything. Even though she's not a Pentacle card, she can be about abundance too. But I feel like this is more in context to this Judgment card and the fact that we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Also, we have the Sun card as well. We cover her. All right, what else? Okay, boundaries. Again, we're asking about the energy around the passing of John McClane. Red flags, envy watching, office politics. Soulmates reverse. Like I said, it was he was one of two. Okay, so there's no longer two people to worry about, right? So then you have friends, closure, and family drama. Notice how this friends card says great vibes, no sparks, more buddy than bae, safe but romantic, but not romantic, except the role they can offer. Also, envy watching, silent followers secretly studying your moves, pretending not to care, but always watching. Your glow bothers their shadows. You got the red flags, boundaries, along with this family drama at the back. Okay, what else? I'll say it just doesn't seem like a simple passing here. Shopping in the reverse. Mm. Bothered. Enterprise. Miscalculation. Just do it reverse. Okay, and learner. Mishaps. Like I said, if what I'm picking up about Brandon relates to this, allegedly, it's because I believe he was getting paid under the table. Who was paying him under the table was probably the black lawyer. I'm gonna just keep it real. And as soon as I asked about this lawyer and his passing, I'm getting all of this. I'm not getting, just somebody was feeble. They said he was like 71 and took a fall. How high was the fall? How do we know? And I mean, look at these two buildings. Mm. All right, so let me see what else. Nine of Knives, Father Sims. This is your Temperance card. Eight of Sticks reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. Mm. What is this? This is your Justice card in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. This is Michael's card. You have the Seven of Cups, which is confusion, secrecy, even sometimes, but definitely like smoke and mirrors. We have the Daughter of Coins. The Ten of Knives. So that's your Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Knives in reverse. Son of Knives. So allegedly, he could have potentially been done in here, especially with this Ten of Swords and the confusion around it or the smoke around it. Notice how Justice and the Hermit are in reverse. The Hermit is a lonely card too. This is somebody going on a spiritual journey by themselves, okay? So as I mentioned with this Brandon figure, if we look at his storyline and you just copy and paste the storyline, he would be by himself in his circumstance. I'll put it that way. Notice how the estate's making more money at this point as well. Not to say they were ever broke per se, but it's like the movie brought in a lot of money, the music is bringing a lot of money. And so all of a sudden, this is the lawyer that passes. I feel like with this Four of Swords in reverse, this is trying to put something to rest, but not in a peaceful way. Almost like trying to put something to an end, but not in a unicorn and rainbows kind of way. We have regeneration at the bottom. You have serendipity. This has to do with timing, things falling into place. Okay, observer reverse. To the sea. Poised. In between worlds reverse. No place like home. Imagine yang. Okay, and soulmates. Higher power. This is the same energy I got for Nolan's updated reading. I got the serendipity card and I did get the higher power card as well as the yang I think came up. And the energy I keep getting from this is that ancestors are involved with this now. Like there's things sweeping right now that aren't going to be swept under the rug anymore. So what I think is coming up here is this to the sea and observer reverse. How nobody seemed to see anything that happened to Nolan, for example. Nobody seemed to see anything. There's something that's going to be done about it, though. This is what this poise card is about. This is what's kind of breaking the gates open with this in between reverse. This is about the household. This is about the legacy. This is about the ancestors, the bloodline, things like that. Like something will be done about it. Like it's spiritual. That's what I think this is coming up with. Yeah, we have all that glitters. So, mm, 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 mm. I think I did all my decks on this one. I might put a romance, although this is not about a quote unquote love. A lot of time with the romance, it'll say something. It's not about romance, but it'll make a statement, if that makes sense. Yeah, getting to know each other as you reveal your secrets, the in attraction. So yeah, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It gives me, like I said, the impression of this of the ancestors, right? Like this is we're talking about a group that is making themselves known. I don't know if this also has to do with the 250 years here. This country being a certain age and there's like a certain karma around it now. You also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is in reverse. To me, this tells me there will be reckoning on certain things. Honeymoon, enjoy the holiday time together. It's about timing. It's what I'm getting from that. Again, that's not about romance. It's about what it's saying in symbolic language. All right, I think I'm gonna get one last card on this and close it out, but I'm not surprised by this at all. I was been getting this impression for a long time. So look at this. The mice is in reverse still. Mice was in reverse for Nolan's reading too. Okay. Loyalty, the dog. You got the mountain. Mountain can talk about overcoming obstacles, but the dog is about what you think it's about. There's a loyalty here. There's a togetherness with this. So I think that's where this is going. But to me, it looked like something was behind it, to say the least, as far as this man's passing. All right, I'm gonna leave this one here. So y'all take it easy.